Hello and welcome again. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the concepts of currency and percentage format. Like in our previous sessions, we discussed about date, time, text, numbers. Now we will see how this currency and this percentage format works in Excel. Now, first of all, start with our currency format. Currency. Currency means when you enter some number. Why currency is very important to show the format? Example, if I write something like quantity and I am writing a price here, okay? Suppose I say I need to buy 120 piece of some product, 145 piece of some product, 150 numbers of some product. And I'm saying that it is going to cost me 150, so let's say $15 or $45 or $56. Okay, now I just made a column like this. Okay, I just made a column like that. So when we have a heading, so it will be very easy for anyone to understand that this will be a numerical field, means a quantity field, and this will be a cost field, means price we can enter here. But what if the heading is removed? Now there will be confusion that what is quantity and what is price. And that's why we need to show it into a proper format. If it is a cost, show them a proper format of currency, and if it is number, in that way. And this is how we discuss. So like you can see here we have number, okay, proper numbers. Okay, here we have proper dates, here we have proper time format. Same as we have currency. So if I'm going to write 125, 450 or something like that, if I write some numbers, any numbers I write, it is not a currency. We need to show them this one. Now, if I need to display it as a currency format, we will select the area where you want to apply, okay? Or then you can go to this option. Now here we have one option. You can see dollar. This is accounting format, and another one is currency. Both looks almost same with little bit of display changes. Okay, so let's see how the currency works. So I can click on currency. You can see a dollar symbol is applied on each and every numbers. Now it is a proper currency, it's proper cost format. Okay, and one more thing, how the display looks. Okay, if it is suppose currency, how it will look. If I am going to apply a currency over it, the look will be like this. And if I am going to apply accounting for this, means this one, the look will be this. It means that you can see that when you increase the cell width, okay, the column width, automatically you can see the dollar is somewhere else. Okay, so if you want to use accounting, it's your choice, but generally if currency, we can prefer this option. Even if it is a numerical, let's say I write minus 500. Okay, I'm writing minus 500, negative 500, and this is negative 500 again. So if it is a currency, it will show you in this way, like with a negative currency. And if it is accounting, it will show you in a bracket format. Okay, it will show you in a bracket format of the work like this. So this is just a little bit of display changes. Okay, so we have a dollar. Now if you want to change the currency, let's say I do not want dollar, I want in some different currency, like whatever the current country we are staying, we want to use our currency, our country currency. So you can change it to any currency. Example, if I select this option and I will go there and I can select the currency. Here we can use it, but it will show you only the dollar. So right click, format cell. Like we discussed last time, right click, format cell, bring this dialog box, or control 1 and format cell dialog box will come. Now select the currency. Here you can see we have a symbol. All the world's currencies is there. Every currency, all formats, whatever the latest currency symbols are there, would exist in each and every country, all symbols are there. Okay, so for example, if I want to use rupees, I can go there down and you can see lots of symbols which is related to rupees. I can choose anyone. Okay, I can choose anyone and I select. Even you can see the formats, that how you want to show, like dollar with a little bit attached. You like this, you can say with little bit of gap. Okay, like that you can choose the option and apply. Now rupee symbol will be there for everything. Similar, I will go to format cell. I'll go there and select, let's say AED for Dubai or Dirham. Similar, I can select, go to format, and I can choose any formats, whatever we are, wherever we are staying. We can choose this option. Even you can choose NEP. Okay, it will say the rupees for that. Even in Nepal, in you can say in Pakistan and wherever across the world in Asian countries, we use rupees there. So you can choose any of the options that you want to apply in your work. Okay, so if it is dollar, simply you do not have to press. Simply go there and choose the currency format as a dollar or as or any currency that you want to use it. Okay, let's say dollar. Okay, so any format. Okay, just I'm using it here, and next one will be in dollar. Next one will be in, let's say, AED. I can select one AED symbol. So we have one in currency, one in the AED, and some others in your dollar format. Okay, so this way you can apply any dollar or sorry, any currency in your work. If suppose you have applied, let's say dollar, AED, or rupees, wherever the formats you have, if I write some number here, let's say 100, and I want to apply the currency, no need to go back to this option, no need to select and even going there. If you already have some symbols here, you can click it, click this option, go to the home tab, format painter, click over it. It will show you in AED. Similar, you can select this, go to format painter, click it, it will show you in rupees. Click it, go to the format painter and copy the format, it will show you in dollar. So in different formats, you can apply those currencies. Okay, this is how the currency works for us. Next one is about the percentage symbol, currency percentage display, what you want to apply, percentage. Okay, now some people is doing mistakes. If you have to apply percentage, we write, let's say 5 and 60, or let's say 6%, like that we can write. But what some people will do, they simply write, let's say 30, 50, and some numbers they will write like this. And later on, they are trying to apply percentage. If later on, if you are trying to apply percentage, it will not work properly. Okay, if you select this one and you go there and you can see there we have a symbol of percentage, or you can also have a percentage symbol here. Okay, so you can select it. The moment you apply this percentage, it will multiply the same number by 100, because here this symbol means any number which is going to be multiplied by 100 numbers. So I recommend that if you want to apply some percentage, first of all, select the area where you want to apply, click it, click on this percentage and apply the percentage. Later on, if you write any number, it will show you in percentage only. You do not have to apply manually. But what if you have already done these issues? What if suppose the currency is already entered, or maybe there is a product, it is showing you in terms of multiples of 100, you want to fix it, so you have to do some with formulas. You have to apply some formulas for that. Like you can see, it's showing 3400, 3400, 3400 percentage, because 34 is multiplied by 100 as the result of this one, multiplying by 100. So we do a little bit opposite of that. What is the opposite of multiply? Generally, it's not opposite, but what is the opposite of multiply? It's like divide. We just use a small formula, this number divided by 100. So it will show me some numbers. Now I can select this, Control C, click here and Control V. Okay, and paste as a value here. Sorry. Control Z. So copy and click here and paste as a value symbol here. Okay, or you can delete it also and then come back. Sorry, you can select this and you can apply this into percentages. Now if you want to delete this, you can delete this and replace it with these numbers. You want to copy and paste somewhere as a format. Now if you want to delete these numbers, you can delete and apply the percentage over here and fix it here wherever you want. Okay, so this way we can use the formattings. Now, one more thing we discussed earlier in our first session, if you understand, we have entered the text like AED 200, AED 500, and I try to add those numbers 100 plus 500, 200 plus 500, it won't give me result because it's a text format. But if I'm trying to add here equal to 45 plus 125 plus this one, it will provide me result. Because it's a numerical format. These all are your numerical format. These all are known to be numerical format, because with all these numbers, we will be able to add, divide, multiply, subtract, something we can do with these numbers except this. And that's why this is your text format, okay, and these all are your numbers format. These all are your numbers format. All are numbers except this one. So if you want to fix this issue, what we can do, we can use Control F, or you can say Control H for replace. Select this option. You can select AED and replace with nothing. Okay, now this becomes a number. Now later on you can come back, select format and apply the format. It will show you the result. So if you have done some mistakes like typing errors, maybe you have entered a dollar symbol or AED symbol or rupee symbol or any other format of currency, and later on it is not providing you the value or result, it means someone manually typed it. What we need to do, we replace the word, that currency word, because we are not supposed to type currency word, and this way you can use it. Okay, one more thing you can see, here we have a date, I entered something, here we have some numbers, here we have some time format, as we said, sorry, again date, sorry, this is our time format, and then we have the dollar format, then we have some other formats, and like that, like percentage format. Okay, now suppose if I want to delete from here to here, this area, if I want to delete this, so technically I can select, I can delete this one, but later on if I will type any number, as in this column earlier we entered time, so it will convert the new number in time only. As earlier we have entered someone in this date format, it will convert these numbers into date only. Same case, it will be in cost only. Same case, it will be in percentage only. But I do not want to type in percentage or cost or time or over here in this area. I do not want to type it. Okay. So what will happen when you delete it? It will delete the content but will not delete the formats. So we need to release the format. And for that, what we can do, we select the area where we want to apply a new format rather than the old format. You select it, go to the home tab, click on this option and click on general. General like a normal formats. Okay. Now if you type anything, it will accept only numbers or wherever you can say. It will not accept date and time, anything. Right. So this is how the formats works. So we have text format, numbers format, date, time, currency, percentage. All these formats we regularly use in our data. Okay, right. So hope you understand how these different formats work. We have one more format that we will work, what we call custom format. We'll see those custom formats in our next session. Till then, thank you.